The author is called Mangi, I hope that's how you pronounce it. Yeah, so it's it's a really good webtoon because it's a romance webtoon, but it's taking its time, like developing like those feelings. Like right now we're at the 68th episode, but there hasn't necessarily been like I don't want to give too much, but there hasn't necessarily been like your typical, oh, already they're like going out or like holding hands or like stuff like that with, because honestly there's like 3 guys in this webtoon and no one really knows who she's gonna end up with because they're all amazing and they're all great for her. But one has a girlfriend, one's a hoe, a man hoe. He's just a complicated character. Charles, Mr. Charles. And then Link. Oh, Link. Yeah, it's great. Like, we still have to see who she's gonna end up with. The storyline is great. Just the overall, like, characters and plot is really good. So yeah, check out Let's Play. Number 3. We're almost at the finish line of top 10 webtoons. Number 3 is I Love You. Yes, you. I Love You, but spelled Y-O-O. Y-O-O. You. Why? Because the protagonist's name is Miss You. The protagonist's name is Shanae, and her last name is Yu. So you can kind of see where that's going. Of course, this is a romance genre, and at the moment, it's the author's taking a hiatus or hiatus, however you want to say it. But it's understandable. They all need a break and they all need some time for their personal life, so it's understandable. But anyways, back to this amazing webtoon. Let me just give you a little background of it. Dogged by pain and misfortune from the very beginning, Shanae decides she wants nothing to do with people nor anything to do with romance. Wow, why does that sound like me? Although content with her unsocial, boring, loveless existence, oh, wow, I can totally relate to that. Her lifestyle is challenged after she ruins an unsuspecting stranger's clothes. If you actually are reading this webtoon, comment down what team or what ship, let me just say that, what ship you prefer. Honestly, low-key, high-key, I go for the Q-tip Shanae ship. Even though that one, those 3 like episodes of Shanae and Mr. Waffle over here, German Waffle, that was like honestly one of the cutest dates I've ever read. Honestly, I felt like I was third wheeling as an unexisting character in those 3 episodes on their date, but it was the cutest thing ever, and I wish I went on a date like that because I've never went on a date like that before. I've never even went on a date before. Yeah, but it's a really good webtoon. Like, I've been saying that for the past other webtoons, but honestly they're all great. So yeah, there's like 3 different guys as well that like her, but this one is a lot more, I guess you can kind of see more where it's going, I guess, in a way, like who she's gonna end up with. Honestly, I think she's gonna end up with Yoongi, but I want her to be with Q-tip. And honestly, Shanae is so freaking relatable as well. Her memes are my whole existence, I swear. And she has a thing for older guys. Can totally relate to that. She totally has a crush on Yoongi's dad and his sexy hands. So, okay. She has a thing for hands. If you're interested in why she likes hands, then you need to read this webtoon and find out. But I would highly recommend you checking out I Love You by Quimchi. I think that's how you say it, Quimchi. Oh, but yeah, awesome webtoon. Highly recommend it. Number 2, we're almost done with. Oh my gosh, my dog. Almost at the finish line. So number 2 is. So the second favorite webtoon is My Dear Cold-Blooded King. Every single character in this webtoon once again is good looking and hot and just wow, like, yeah, speechless. Little summary of it is, born a humble peasant, Kihara May has lived simply day by day as a merchant in the capital and never assumed things would change. But one fateful day would change the course of her life. When faced with a deadly challenge against dangerous royal assassins, now with the eyes of the dreaded Blood King upon her, her life of simplicity would now become a tangled web of secrecy, deceit, and desire. This webtoon is also on hiatus, but usually it would be updated every Saturday. Yeah. Oh, and I Love You is updated every Thursday. My Dear Cold-Blooded King. Oh my gosh. Romance. This is like, I wouldn't say like steamy, because then people would get the wrong impression of like steamy romance, because it's not like rated R or anything like that, but it's just like it's very like, this is based off of like a more like back in the olden days. I'm guessing Japan or China, but it has to do with like Asian, like some kind of Asian country, and oh my god, let me just tell you, guys with long hair, I don't usually go for that, but these guys with long hair are just the most elegant, beautiful human drawings. Are just like, wow, oh my god, where can I get one of those? Would highly recommend you checking it out. The author is Lifelight. She has a Twitter account and I follow her, so I would definitely like check out her Twitter if you want to go follow her. Would highly recommend My Dear Cold-Blooded King, because you won't regret it. Great storyline, great plot, great characters. Like, really, these people are so like intelligent. I can't. And we're on episode, where we left off with episode 95, and the author revealed so much. Well, yeah, so far it's revealed so much about like all the questions we had throughout the webtoon, and finally some of it has now been answered, and now it's just like, I don't even know who's evil and who's not, and I'm pretty sure that's how May feels as well, but we'll just have to see when My Dear Cold-Blooded King comes back. But yes, would highly recommend checking it out. And number 1 webtoon is called Siren's Lament. Siren's Lament or Serene's Lament, but I'm guessing Siren's Lament. And the author is Instant Miso. She's also on Instagram and on Twitter. I'll just probably link down the authors that I follow on Twitter and Instagram if you want to go check it out on the description box and you want to go follow them. It'll be in the description box. Siren's Lament. Such beautiful artwork. And this webtoon is also on hiatus, but it will be back next month in April. So we're almost there. My poor Ian. Slash. I mean, cause. Oh, I just like revealed part of the plot to like those of you who haven't even read it. Okay. Yeah, I'll be censoring his real name out. Ian deserves better. Let's just put it to that. Okay. Oh, my baby Ian. Well, anyways, let me just give you a background of the webtoon. Content with her ordinary life, Lyra, I think that's how you pronounce it, is somewhat of a wallflower. However, her comfortable lifestyle suddenly goes astray when she accidentally plunges into the world of sirens, or sirens. Entangled in a curse, Lyra will learn that her world may be a lot bigger than she had ever imagined. If you're like into mermaids and stuff like that, this is a really good webtoon to start off with. It's of course romance, if I didn't already say that. The artwork, amazing. Some of these webtoons also have like music in them, so it just makes the whole experience, like if you're wearing headphones while reading to it, it makes the whole experience like mind-blowing. Yeah, and it's really, I've been reading this webtoon since March 4th, 2016, and that's when I started reading this, so I've been here since day one, and I love it, highly recommend it. Instant Miso, if you're watching this, I love you, and you're amazing, talented girl, woman. I adore your drawings, your music, everything. I want to meet you. I'm your biggest fan. Wow, not to be creepy, but yeah. And I'm really proud of your drawing over the years. I follow you on Instagram, and I saw you post your before and after 2016 and 2018, like your development of your drawing style, and it's amazing, and I'm really proud of you. So yeah, I would highly recommend checking out Siren's Lament. I actually did a vocal cover of this webtoon. I think it was in literally like the first episode or whatnot, like the first couple episodes, or it might have been just the very first episode. There's like an enchanting song that the sirens use in order for them to lure their victims. There was another YouTuber that covered it, so I actually got the lyrics from that YouTuber. I'll link her cover down as well if you want to check hers out. But yeah, I used her lyrics if you want to go check my cover out, and hers as well. I'll leave those down in the link. I'll leave the links down in the description below. And yeah, justice for Ian. Alright everybody, so that concludes my video for my top 10 favorite webtoons. Once again, video not sponsored by WEBTOONS. But yeah, I would highly recommend downloading the Webtoon app and checking out these webtoons. You will not regret it. If you're like me, you probably will get addicted to these webtoons and start binge reading them at like 3 in the morning. Terrible idea, but it might happen. Just a disclaimer. Alright, so thank you once again. If you finished till the end of this video, let me know down below if you want me to do like a part 2 to this video and go more kind of in depth. I mean, I don't want to go exactly like more into depth with the storylines of the webtoons because I don't want to spoil anything, but if you want me to do something kind of like maybe read the first episode of each webtoon, then I would totally do that. Just let me know down below in the comments, and like this video, subscribe, and I will see you next time. Bye!